and over. Tonight we're watching Kyrie Irving, former #1 pick overall. That's a lofty level of expectation to live up to, Kenny, but he's matched the hype surrounding him.
Yeah, he can hurt you from a lot of areas of the floor, and he shoots the three off the dribble, spot up three, dribble, break you down off the dribble, get you in transition. Which way can he beat you? He's a natural-born scorer, but when he's becoming that natural passer, it makes this team almost unstoppable to beat.
Yes, natural-born scorer. That's because he was born in New Jersey. People underestimate his strength. He's tough. He's strong. And I don't know between him and Steph Curry who has the best handles in the game.
I was just going to ask that very question.
Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave over the land of the free and the heart of
We've got NBA basketball in store for you here at Quicken Loans Arena in downtown. Cleveland, Ohio. It's the home of the Cavs, live on 2K Sports. They'll play this one here in Cleveland before the Cavaliers head back on the road, winning their last 3 games. They'd like to make that 4 in a row here tonight.
And they're playing some of the most impressive basketball we've seen all season in the NBA. It's hard to think of any team that's played better than they have during this streak.
And Greg, I love the attitude they're bringing onto the court every night. The belief you can see in this group. It's going to take something very special to beat this team.
Got a chance here to set the floor, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for this one. So for Toronto right now, DeRozan for 2 with Ross playing the 3. Then there's Jonas Valanciunas. Then there's Lowry. And it's Patterson in at the 4 slot. Now here's Lowry, following the miss by Kyrie Irving. Lowry drawing the double team. And so here's Cleveland. Toronto with the ball. It's a 3-point game. The Cavaliers beat them last time when these two teams met in Cleveland.
And that was an ugly loss for them last time playing these guys. And really, the rebounding differential was the key.
They got worked over on the boards. That's about as plain as I can put it. You can't leave your teammates on an island down there. You need everybody going to the glass. Flying high and throwing down the hard one-hander.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys.
And really, he does that one as well as anyone. Kev, you're right. That's like his signature move once he goes airborne.
And I think Doris Burke has some for us right now. Doris?
Well, Kevin, here's what the Raptors head coach had to say when we spoke earlier. I asked him what players he was really eyeing on the scouting report, and he said one that might surprise you, Kenneth Faried. He said he plays with so much energy and effort. He really sets the bar for the rest of the team. If we can limit his impact on the game, I think it'll really be to our advantage. Guy's an interesting take. We'll see if they can slow his roll.
And thank you, Doris. Here is Lowry. Following the basket by Freak. Patterson can't get it to go. Freak with it. Out guarded by DeRozan. Here's Figueroa. Cleveland the rebound. And that is good. Smith's got his first 2 points.
Just a grinder. Always doing the dirty work on the offensive glass. And that's one of the things he brings to the table.
And Lowry gets double teamed. Valanciunas. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle. A lot of contact there. This is his first free throw of the game.
Numbers this year at the line below 70, so when he's getting to the line, not nearly as effective as he'd like.
He's had trouble putting up the same numbers from the foul line that he put up last season.
Now here's Freak. Last game out, we saw him pour in 42. Good. Here's Lowry. Passes to Valanciunas, and he goes up strong with one hand and flushes it down.
Kyle Lowry with a beautiful setup.
Here's Figueroa. Off target with his three. For the Cleveland Cavaliers, they won their last contest, that game against the Pistons at the Palace of Auburn Hills.
And you know what? Exactly what had to be done in terms of winning on the road. Never allowed any momentum to build up against them. Kept the crowd out of the game, and for every punch they took, they had a count.
I was very impressed, Greg, with the way they stood their ground, even when they were on their heels some, coming through those moments where they were backing up a bit. That's what it takes on the road. You got to show that kind of fortitude and resilience. Well, it's been a good game tonight for Freak. He's already got 9 points, and he's put one three-pointer on the board.
You know what, though, Clark? It wouldn't be a bad idea going forward to try to let him do a little more damage from beyond the arc.
And the Raptors going out now with a whole new group. And both free throws good from Freak.
Just solid. Really one of the very best there is at the free throw line.
Now here's Joseph. He's covered by Roten. And Patterson kicks to Henson. And that one is hammered home.
That's what I like. A nice, strong finish inside.
That's what he does. He's got that dunker mentality.
His physicality personified right there. Able to just go up and finish over the biggest defender.
From about 19 feet. And the shot no good, a bit short.
The defense better not make a habit of giving him that shot. I mean, he doesn't miss many of them.
Figueroa. The long distance three is good. Freak's got 14.
Guys, his consistency in terms of shooting has really helped them seize control.
They double him with Freak. And here are the Cavaliers now. 59 seconds left to play in the first. And it's Joseph in the corner. Dishes it to Matthews. Raptors moving the ball around. Patterson, the screen. Shot clock at 3. Let's go. Shot by Joseph. No good.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
They sure are. I mean, they've done a terrific job carving out space under the basket and then pursuing the ball. You know, it's one thing to box out, but you've got to pursue the ball if you're going to get rebounds. And they look strong here in the early going.
Touchdown the 3-ball. Patterson's got his first 3 points of the game. Last outing for Toronto, they won that game against the Miami Heat.
And the way they attacked the basket in that game was unreal. I mean, after a while, the defenders seemed to just wave the white flag.
Yeah, like you said, I mean, that's what will happen when the team continues to attack the basket and come away with layups. The defense tends to get demoralized and deflated.
And so the first quarter is in the books. Cavaliers lead by 9. And we'll get things started in the second quarter when we return. And DeMar DeRozan, star for this Toronto Raptors team, he said he wants to bring them back.
A lot of people never.
Let's face it, it's never easy for Toronto. And now for the Raptors. The Cavaliers leading by 17. Figueroa in at center. Kenneth Faried is out there with Smith. And it's Tony Roten. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now.
Clearly, they've been the hotter team here in the first half.
Well, they've been grit and grind, working for those high percentage shots, and quite honestly, it's paid off for them.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to Doris Burke for an update. Hi, Doris.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Pistons just played phenomenal. He finished with 42 points, as he usually does, really knocking down shots from beyond the arc. Truly impressive numbers from him in a stellar performance. What a special night.
All right, thanks so much, Gordon. A great report, and what a jaw-dropping performance that was, guys.
I couldn't believe what I was seeing. I mean, he's given himself a hard act to follow here tonight.
You know what? But as good as he was, it's hard to think there won't be at least some sort of carryover effect, guys. I mean, he still has to be riding pretty high.
And the Cavaliers making a change here. Howard's checked in. Here's Figueroa. The rebound by Patterson.
Boy, he blew the easy two by profiling. Trying to look good. That's a bad decision and poor execution.
And the shot is good, dropping in off the front of the rim. Patterson's got 7 points in the game.
They've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
And it's not just their passing, but also the body movement off the ball that's created a lot of those opportunities.
1:11 left in the first half. Joseph dishes to Patterson. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own. It's no good.
He hit a 3 in the first, but so far has been unable to capitalize here in this quarter.
Raptors trail by 18. Outside Matthews. Drills the three-pointer.
Yeah, field goal percentage above 50 now. Their offense is starting to show.
And, you know, that's a really good sign. I mean, they stumbled out of the gate, but they're starting to look a little better now and regaining some ground.
Ross on the wing. Shoots. Here's Hill. And the rejection by Figueroa. We've got 28 seconds left in the second quarter. But they get it back. A nice shot by Howard.
They have got to box out better than that. That putback's just another example of what a difference there's been between these two teams.
Now, here's Joseph. Not a lot of room. And a foul called on Freak. That is his first foul of the game. Joseph, the pass to Hill. Drains the three-pointer. Hill's got 5 points so far. And a wide open look. And he hits the buzzer beater.
How about that one? A perfect finish to the half for them to tack another 3 points onto their lead.
And through one half, it hasn't even been close. Cavaliers ahead, running away with it. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from Quicken Loans Arena.
Guys, that was the perfect way to start this game. Let's go over some stuff and do more of the same in the second half. These are the types of halves where we are helping ourselves out by making clean passes. They haven't caused us too many problems in the passing lanes to this point, but we still have a half of basketball to play. Something we're going to need if we're going to win this game are second chance points. And so far, that's the one thing that we've been getting. Keep hitting the offensive boards hard. Okay, one more thing.
Now it's been a one-sided affair so far through the first 2 quarters, but there's plenty of time to mount a comeback. You look at Freak in this game, he has been everywhere.
Boy, did he put on a show from beyond in that first half. Let's see if the halftime break has any cooling effect on him.
Well, I tell you what, we'll soon find out because I guarantee they're going to keep feeding it to him behind the arc until he does cool off.
So for Toronto right now, Lowry and DeRozan are the guard tandem. Then it's Terrence Ross. Then there's Jonas Valanciunas. And it's Patterson in at the power forward position. And Valanciunas kicks to Ross. And the rebound goes to the Cavaliers. Freak's got 4 rebounds in this game.
And they got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And what I like about it, Greg, it's been a physical brand of basketball. It's had a little sandpaper element to it, gritty and rough. But that's how you win games.
And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2.
And a quick look at the numbers for Freak. First in scoring, first in three-point field goal percentage, and then there's his work at the free throw line where he holds the best percentage league-wide.
And I tell you what, his scoring abilities are almost otherworldly. I mean, no one's been able to slow him down or even come close.
From past the arc. And the shot is good. Freak's got 38 points.
You have got to make some kind of a defensive adjustment here. He is just lighting them up from beyond.
Greg, I don't know what else they can do. I mean, even when they closed out on him, he's still been knocking them down.
While we're on a short break, we've got some time to break down the steal leaders at the shooting guard position for the last month. DeMar DeRozan on top.
You know, he's often forced to guard the opposition's top player on the perimeter, and still he's made his way all the way up the steals list.
I tell you what, I think he relishes those difficult assignments. I mean, he's such an intense competitor. Defense is what drives him.
First minute and a half of basketball here in the third quarter. Here's Figueroa, another 3 for Cleveland.
And what a move, guys. I mean, he's absolutely embarrassing him out there right now.
Well, that's an ankle breaker, Greg. You know that. And then he calmly knocked it down. Sweet.
Irving against Lowry. Takes it off the glass. Lowry's got 8.
You know, he's knocking down his shots today, but it hasn't really translated to the scoreboard yet. You got it. Let's get the ball inside.
Now here's Freak, guarded by Valanciunas. Screen by Fareed, who got an advantage there off the pick and took it right in. Chandler's got his second bucket of the game to go. Lowry gets to Ross. Back to Lowry. Here's Valanciunas. That's in, coming off an assist from Lowry. He's got 5.
And a big height advantage right there.
You know, it's tough to bring a big man that far away from the goal, but that might be a mismatch they're willing to live with. This switch has definitely been flipped to on this quarter, guys.
Doubled by Figueroa. Outside DeRozan. Chandler with the steal. Now here's Freak. Defense right on him. A three-pointer off the mark. The Raptors have gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half. Lowry against Smith. And Lowry gets double-teamed. Valanciunas dishes to Ross. Off target from outside. And the Cavaliers with possession. They're on a 15-6 run. Freak with it. Now Valanciunas defending. Here's Figueroa. And again, it's Cleveland.
As he put his foot on the pedal here this quarter, he's doing a terrific job in terms of leading their offense.
Patterson, the screen. Lowry passes to Valanciunas. And they will call over the back on the play.
Yeah, not afraid.
DeRozan. And at the end of the third quarter, a huge lead in this one may already have been decided. Cavaliers on top as they end the third quarter with a tremendous 17-6 run. And time to step aside quickly, but we'll be back in no time with the start of the fourth quarter. Welcome back as we get ready to start the fourth quarter. Not exactly a nail-biter here, but you never know. Raptors shooting 43% from the floor. Figueroa, he's in at center. Smith is out there with Kenneth Faried. Then it's Tony Wroten. So that's who's on the floor for the Cavaliers. Here's Harrington. Here's Patterson. And the bucket counts, and he's on his way to the free throw line. Try to make it a three-point play.
No matter what they've tried, the D just has not been able to deny them the ball in the paint.
And it's a big key thus far in this game, Clark, because whenever they've gotten the ball in the paint, good things have happened.
And that one's good. Freak's got 47 points.
Just a great hustle. Play their energy and passion. This is what you play the game for.
And the official signaled the backcourt violation. Not very careful there.
Yeah, big blunder there, and that could really cost them.
Yeah, and the timing of it was bad, too. I mean, they're trying to cut down and cut into the lead. Just a tough, bad break there.
Jonas Valanciunas, he's checked in for Toronto. Lowry comes in for DeMar DeRozan.
And what's gotten into him today? This is getting ridiculous.
And again, no good by Toronto. Smith kicks to Wroten. Here's Figueroa, and Cleveland again with the bucket.
And they're really in a good position here, thanks in part to the way he's been able to score the basketball.
Feeds it to Valanciunas. Dents the rim with a two-handed slam. Wow.
Pretty passing. Timely recognition as to where the open man was.
Final quarter here, and we're just over a minute and a half through it. Here's Figueroa. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up, and 2 shots coming up. In a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Cavaliers.
So far, they've turned in a fantastic performance from the three-point line. It's been a weapon all game.
Yeah, but also give them credit for the layups they've had tonight after strong drives to the basket.
Looking at who's out there now for the Cavaliers. Sanders comes in for Faried, and Wilson Chandler's subbed in for Wroten. Harrington dishes to Valanciunas, and he comes off the screen and slams it through.
That was perfectly designed, Kevin. An easy dunk on that inbound.
Figueroa, and he says, right back at you with a big dunk of his own.
And he just keeps on going. He's got more points than anybody else out there.
And that's out of bounds. Toronto will retain possession. And the Cavaliers making a checked in for Plumlee. Here's Joseph. Down low. And there's Valanciunas on the assist from Joseph. Joseph's got his 8th assist here tonight. Here's Figueroa. No good from outside. The Raptors have gone 4 of 7 from the field. Since the beginning of the fourth. And Joseph kicks to Patterson. Here's Figueroa. Joseph with the rebound.
Boy, I tell you what, guys, he's an extremely strong finisher. I'm surprised he wasn't able to power that through the defense.
In transition, here come the Cavaliers. And Freak goes it down.
You know what? He wasn't going to wait around for any help on that break.
Solo Soiree performance all the way. How about that for a little bit of a limerick?
I'm going to let it slide.
From deep three-point range, Nelson and Smith with the assist that time. 61 points for Freak.
No, it's scary because he's just been a matchup nightmare in this game. He's eaten up anybody they've thrown at him.
Kyrie Irving's checked in for Cleveland. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. DeRozan with it. Now defended by Freak, and the foul called on Freak. That's his third foul of the game. Hill, he's checked in for Kyle Lowry. Here's Patterson, and a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. It's going to be on Freak.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Blatant contact. Straightforward call. Simple. They're locked in from the charity stripe this half. Not a miss yet.
And trying to cut into this lead, they need every edge they can get.
They double in with Freak. And Valanciunas gets to Hill. Sanders with the steal. Here's Figure.
Oh, wow.
Beautiful, Gene.
And that's how you make a steal count. Turn it into a quick slam at the other end.
It was really a case, it looked like Greg Anthony right there. It was really a case of a great defensive play triggering some instant offense.
Yeah, I remember GA as an irritant. And this guy, much like Greg, creating havoc out there.
Special thanks to Kia for that sweet Kia Slam Cam replay. And Joseph kicks to Patterson.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
And the first one drops.
You look at the stats for Patterson. He's got 8 points, and he was able to come up with 1 steal, too.
You know what? He's been a difference maker defensively today, Clark. He's disrupted more plays than the stat sheet will show.
Catching up on the changes for Toronto. Patrick Patterson. He's checked in for Jonas Valanciunas. And it's Matthews in for DeMar DeRozan.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for Cleveland.
You're right, see, there was a standout performance across the board. They were just, at times, it seemed toying with.
Yeah, like watching a cat play with a mouse, Kevin, quite honestly. They were able to do more or less, whatever they wanted to do.
And these guys already with 45 wins on the year, so tonight we'll make it 46.
And this will be their 3rd win in 3 tries against these guys. They match up so well.
They really do. I mean, there's one more game to play in this season series, and barring any major changes to their team, I have to believe the sweep will be in order.
A fantastic show. And what an amazing all-around game it was for Freak. It was the kind of game for him that all scorers dream of, where the basket seemed as wide as a barrel.
And it's Patterson finishing it off.
And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
And that one's good. Freak.
Well, if it wasn't out of reach, it is now, thanks to that last little spurt.
And why put the brakes on now? I just say keep on letting it fly.
And he gets it to go.
The offense has clearly kicked into gear. The question, though, is it just a little too late?
Yeah, I think it may be.
Look out, and then you throw him stuff like that. And you go, oh my, how does it even go in? He pulls a Houdini.
Oh, goodness.
Joseph, the pass to Matthews. Here's Patterson, rejected by Figueroa. From deep three-point range, misses the shot. So we see the Cavaliers taking the win here. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but we have to appreciate just what a critical performance they put on.
Yeah, they were a superior team in every department, in every category. I know their fans love to appreciate it.
And a chance now to send you over to Doris Burke, standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Thank you, Kevin.
The 2K Sports post-game show.
Welcome back, everybody. Ernie Johnson here along with Shaq and the Jet as we present our Jordan Player of the Game, Freak. An absolutely astounding and historic night for him here in this game. He was simply unstoppable in what can only be described as a masterful performance.
That was Freak turning up the volume right there, baby, all the way up to 11. And the stereo only goes to 10, Ernie, but we're at 11 right now. The man himself may be quiet, but his performance spoke very loudly.
He was completely on a different level tonight, and his insane point total tells us that. Trust me, it's not easy to get that many points in this league, but he had their number tonight, and the coach did a great job of continuing running plays for him.
And folks, that'll wrap it up for tonight. We hope you enjoyed the game. For Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith, Kevin Harlan, and the entire 2K Sports crew, I'm Ernie Johnson. Have a good evening.
Sub to Tankter 2. I will sub back and hit notification button too.